at the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must suck.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Starting from the 5. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, come on.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
44, ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
21G, 21. All right.
Throw here, 3rd down. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down Miami.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Achane again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So, a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams start with a pass here. That is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
What is up?
They'll run, ETN. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Tagovailoa on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tua looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, here's Tua. It's caught left side by Hill. And the Bears have it. A lot of space ahead. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about you hear it.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa finds his back. H.N. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Dumps it off to his running back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. H.N. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll be facing second and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
All right, go. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And the offense recovers, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams off the play fake. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. ETN again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Williams from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? Ooh. In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like Tyrese Maxey, But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Williams on 1st down. Throws caught. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They go right back to ETN. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. first time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
That's a 31-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears facing a deficit near the break.
That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready, set up.
Williams to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready, set up.
To the air yet again, Williams. Able to get it to Moore. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And some Excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
Ready. Ready, team! Go on one, hard. Out!
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Escapes the pocket. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down Miami. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Tagovailoa on first down. And drop this down to Achane. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Sanders sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
What is up?
Now toss it to Etienne. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Watch stars! What is up? Dad!
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
What is up?
Williams on the play action. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Now a give to ETN running right. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Working inside the red zone. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. You could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. And it's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Tua off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. A lot of mess on the move here. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10.
Vegas!
Out of the pistol, Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And he's he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw by Williams. This one's caught. He has room past the 25. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Tunga Bailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hits the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Now it's Montez Sweat who took him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tunga Bailoa. Completed to his running back. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
It's a gain of
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 2-yard line.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Ready.
Gordon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
All right, come on. Out, out. Turbo one. Rush in. Out.
Running forward, it's Achan. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
It's third down and goal to go.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Zion, solo left. All right. Ready, T. Step. Out.
2 and out from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins score up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
Ready to run. Guys, yeah.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here's Williams again. Chased out to his right. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Gets this to Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. Throws caught. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Well, it's too bad that yellow line that we all see on TV isn't actually out on the field because it might have kept him from throwing that one.
You know, and I'm surprised, frankly, we don't see this more. It's just a tremendous spidey sense that these dual threat quarterbacks have of today.
Yeah.
They're out in the field, they're running around. Yeah, we don't see this nearly as much as, well, we would have back in my day where we played within the pocket so much more.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start finding him for every single throw.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st down, Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Working from the gun, Williams. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Chipping, are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this third down. He's back to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to run it in, ETN. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Back to throw it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears come through to tie it in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Risky throw, and it's intercepted! And it's a house call, pick 6, touchdown Chicago. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead to 8.
Dolphins 38. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
44. Ready. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Second and 3 now.
Ready. Ready, team.
Setting up to pass. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here he is to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
All right, let's go.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Another Dolphins first down.
Achan has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. With the pace here as the clock continues to run. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. To throw it. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to just 2 late in the game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. That was their chance to take a field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. A toss left side. It's Etienne. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
And finds Brown right side. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets them the first and wins them this ball game.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Running it after the penalty. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. They've got first down from the 31.
Ready, two, let's go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.